Hello and welcome to Eco-Material Technologies. We are excited to have you join the Eco-Material team. This video is a guide to help you navigate through the Eco-Material Technologies new hire onboarding experience to ensure your introduction to the company and the ADP Workforce Now system is a success. This process includes registering for ADP, completing your I-9, setting up your tax and direct deposit information, acknowledging ECO's employee policies, and setting up your benefits. To begin registering, you will receive an email from ADP which includes a registration code and link. Click on Get Started next to New User. The next page will give you two options. The first is to create an account by clicking the Find Me button using personal information. The second is using the I have a registration code button, which is what we will use today. I will click on the link and it will ask for the registration code that I received in my email from ADP. The next page will ask for first name, last name, and associate ID. You receive your associate ID in your welcome email from Human Resources. Enter your associate ID and click Continue. The next page will help us protect your account. Please enter your email and phone number. Then select to either opt in or out if it is okay to be contacted by text or call, and click the blue Continue button at the bottom of the page. This completes the registration process. If you have any issues or questions registering, please contact ADP My Life Advisors at 855-547-8508 or My Life Advisors CS at adp.com for assistance. Once you log in, you will see a welcome message from Eco-Material Technologies with your name at the top of the screen. Please click on the blue Get Started button at the top right of the welcome message. Once you have completed the registration process, you will continue to the onboarding module. I will walk you through each step. The first tab is a message from Eco-Material Technologies welcoming you to the team, along with your hire date in the upper right corner. You do not need to take any action on this page. Just click the blue Next button at the bottom right. The next page provides information about your Eco-Material Technologies team and manager. No action is needed on this page. Continue by clicking the blue Next button. Now you need to review your profile information to ensure it is correct. This information includes your name, address, email, and phone number. Click the Review Info button in the center of the page. A window will pop out from the right listing your current information. Please review the data to ensure it is accurate. Once everything looks satisfactory, click the blue Save button at the bottom of the page, which closes the pop-out window. Click the blue Next button to move to the next step. Most of the onboarding process takes place on the next step, the Tasks tab. Here you will see 6 tiles in the center of the screen that includes I-9 information, set up tax withholding, review company policies, select payment options, add emergency contacts, and review documents. These tiles may be in a different order for you. The first tile on the list of tasks is the I-9. The I-9 form verifies the identity and employment authorization of individuals hired in the United States. You do not see this tile today in my demo because this is a test system and I want to keep sensitive information like social security numbers private. However, I will share the key information required to complete your I-9. Once you click the I-9 tile, it will ask you to input personal information including your name, address, date of birth, and social security number. The next set of questions is about your work authorization in the United States. You must attest to either being a citizen or non-citizen of the United States. If you are not a citizen, it will ask some follow-up questions about your age and if you have any disabilities. Next, it will ask you if you are a lawful permanent resident or an alien authorized to work. Depending on which option you choose, it will ask for additional information. Next, it will ask whether a preparer or translator assisted with filling out this form. A preparer is someone that might assist a remote or disabled employee fill out the I-9 form. A translator is someone that helps an employee who does not speak English as a first language fill out the I-9 form. If you had a preparer or translator assist you in filling out the form, please mark yes for this question. If not, mark no. Finally, you will have an opportunity to review and submit your answers. This is a high-level overview of the I-9 process. If you still have questions, please get in touch with ADP My Life Advisors at 855-547-8508 or email mylifeadvisorcs@adp.com. Now that you have completed the I-9 process, let us ensure your tax withholding is set up. You do not need any previous year's tax returns or any outside paperwork to complete this. It is only a few questions that you should easily be able to answer. Start the process by clicking on the Set Up Tax Withholding tile. Click on the blue Start button and the wizard will guide you through setting up your federal taxes, which includes questions about your marital status and dependents. Once the federal taxes are completed, you will revisit the starting page to complete state taxes. This completes your tax elections. The next step is to read Eco Materials policies and acknowledge them. To do so, click on the Review Company Policies tile. A window will slide out from the right, listing any pending and completed policies. You will have 3 pending policies to review and acknowledge before you begin work. Start with the Eco Material Technologies Employee Handbook by clicking the link. The Employee Handbook covers a wide range of topics, including Eco Material Technologies HR employment policies, general standards of conduct, operational policies, and benefit programs. Take some time to read the handbook to become familiar with the contents. Once you have reviewed the handbook, click on the Acknowledge button at the bottom of the page. A pop-up window will appear with a checkbox stating, "I certify that I have read the policy." Check the box and click Acknowledge. The next policy to acknowledge is the confidentiality agreement. When you acknowledge this legal agreement, you agree to not disclose to the public any confidential or trade secret information about the company. Please read the document in its entirety to have a complete understanding before acknowledging it. Once you are comfortable, please click the Acknowledge button. Finally, we have the Eco Material Code of Business Conduct policy. The Code of Business Conduct sets the expectations for legal and ethical business behavior for Eco Material Technology employees. Please read it to ensure you have an understanding and then click on the blue Acknowledge button at the bottom of the page. Now you are ready to move on to the next section of Select Payment Options. For questions pertaining to these company policies, reach out to your manager or senior HR business partner. To set up direct deposit for your paychecks, click on Select Payment Options. Please note that you can have as many bank accounts as you want, but you will need to include the routing number and account number of each account you wish to add. The routing and account numbers can be found on one of your personal checks or digitally by logging into your bank account from your computer or mobile banking app. In addition, you have the option to split your payroll deposit to have a certain percentage go to checking and another percentage go to a savings account. If you do not want your funds deposited into a bank account, you can select an ADP Wisely Visa Pay Card, which works like a Visa gift card. Your card is loaded with your pay, and you can use it anywhere Visa is accepted. To set up a bank account for direct deposit, click on the blue Add Bank Account button. The page refreshes asking for the routing number, which is a 9-digit number that can be found on the bottom left of your check. Go ahead and enter the number twice, then select Next. You will do the same for the account number, adding it twice. The account number can be found on the bottom middle area of your check and can vary in length depending on the institution you use. After you have entered your account number, select Next again for the type of account you want, checking or savings. Finally, you can select the amount you want deposited for this specific account. For example, today I will choose Deposit Everything Here. Select Next one final time to review the information you entered. If everything looks accurate, go ahead and check the box next to I have double checked my account number and I agree to the terms and conditions of direct deposit. Click Add and our payroll department will verify that the number is valid. The payroll department will ask for a voided check if they are unable to verify your information electronically. If you want to add multiple direct deposit accounts, go back through the Select Payment Options process. Otherwise, you can move on to the next step. If you have an emergency, Eco Material needs to know who to contact. Go ahead and click on the Add Emergency Contacts. The window will open from the right and you will click on the blue Add Contact link. Enter your emergency contact's name, relationship, phone number, and email. You can add an address, but name and phone number are the most important information. Once you are done, click Save and add another contact, or Save. The Review Documents tile is the last piece of your tasks section and contains 6 documents. These documents are rules and policies that EcoMaterial requires you to review before starting your employment. When you click on the Review Documents tile, the window will open from the right. Next, click on the blue Onboarding document link to open the files. The files could be in a slightly different order when you go through the process. The first document is the Lincoln Financial Beneficiary Form. Lincoln Financial is EcoMaterial's life insurance provider. EcoMaterial Technologies provides full-time employees with basic life insurance at no cost to the employee. Employees are eligible for 1.5 times basic annual earnings up to $250,000. We have a video about EcoMaterial benefits on our YouTube site, which can also be accessed on your ADP Workforce Now homepage. This beneficiary form ensures that when you pass away, the money will transfer to a person you want. Enter your name, social security number, address, and the phone number at the top. Below, input the beneficiary information including the name, address, social security number, relationship, date of birth, and percentage. Fill out as much information as you can about the person. If you don't have that person's SSN or date of birth, you can fill that out at a later time. Enter what you do know and submit to prevent any delays in the onboarding process. A contingent beneficiary is someone that receives the benefit when your primary beneficiary passes away before you do. I am not going to enter a contingent today. You can change your beneficiaries at any time in ADP Workforce Now. We also have a how-to video about how to change your beneficiary on our YouTube site, which also can be accessed on ADP Workforce Now homepage. Once you have that information filled out, go ahead and click the Signature of Employee field at the bottom. The second document is the payroll consent form, which states you have 2 ways to receive your biweekly pay. As previously mentioned, the most popular is setting up a direct deposit to your bank account. The other option is the ADP Wisely Visa Pay Card. If you choose the ADP Wisely Visa Pay Card, you will use the same card until direct deposit information is updated. If you have questions regarding direct deposit, the ADP Wisely Visa Pay Card, or live in Oregon or Arkansas, you can contact the payroll department at payroll@ecomaterial.com. Go ahead and choose your preferred payment method. Fill in your basic information, sign and date the form. The next document is the IT Systems Acceptable Use Policy. This covers conditions employees must abide by when using company computers, internet, email, social media, and even personal mobile devices. Please review this document closely, then sign and date the document. The next document is the Benefits Enrollment Acknowledgement. By signing this document, you are acknowledging that you have received the Eco Benefits Guide and that you have 21 days from your date of hire to enroll in benefits. If you do not enroll within 21 days, you will need to wait until you have a life event or the next open enrollment. If you enroll during open enrollment, the benefits will go into effect the following year on January 1st. Enter your name, employee number, sign and date the document. You can get your employee number from your manager or HR. The fifth document is the 401k Acknowledgement Policy. All full-time and part-time regular employees are eligible for the 401k plan on the first of the month following 60 days of service. By signing this document, you are acknowledging that if you do not enroll in the 401k plan within 30 days of your eligibility date, you are automatically enrolled at 3% of your pre-tax eligible earnings. You can opt out of the 3% auto enrollment by logging into netbenefits.com or calling Fidelity at 800-835-5097. Keep in mind you can change your 401k contribution at any time by visiting netbenefits.com. To take advantage of the free money ECO is contributing to your account, the employer match, you should contribute 6% or more. For more information about the 401k plan, EcoMaterial provides many resources, including the EcoMaterial Technologies Benefits Guide, benefits video on YouTube, and the ADP Workforce Now homepage. You may also email hrservicecenter@ecomaterial.com and or call Fidelity. The final document is the Environmental, Health, and Safety Onboarding Handbook. The purpose of this handbook is to provide each employee with a guide to important environmental and safety topics. ECO wants to provide all employees with a safe and healthy work environment and to protect the environment by taking a proactive approach to safety and environmental issues. In addition to this handbook, your location will go through site-specific safety training with you during the first few days of employment. Please sign the document. That completes the review document section. Congratulations, you have completed the onboarding process. We have one more important step, and that is showing you where to enroll in benefits. It takes a day or two after your onboarding is complete for the benefits to open up for you, so you will need to come back to this at a later date. Keep in mind before you enroll in benefits, first, you are eligible for benefits if you are a full-time employee working 30 hours or more per week. Second, as mentioned earlier, you have 21 days from your hire date to make benefit elections. Third, your benefits are effective on the first day of the month coinciding with or following 30 days of employment. Finally, it's required to show proof of spouse or child relationship for your dependents. During the enrollment process, you must upload your dependent verification documents. Examples of dependent verification documents include a marriage certificate, birth certificate, or front page of your most recent tax return. If you do not have any dependents, which is different than beneficiaries, you are still required to upload a blank Word document where you would normally upload verification documents. To begin your benefit enrollment, in the top banner, click on Myself, then on Enrollments under the Benefits subsection. Next, you will want to click on the blue Manage Enrollment button in the first tile. This will launch the new Hire Benefit Enrollment event. If you don't see the blue enrollment button, keep in mind you cannot enroll in benefits until after your start date. If you have worked a few days and you still do not see the enrollment option, please contact us at hrservicecenter@ecomaterial.com. Remember, this video does not cover the benefit enrollment process, but I did want to explain the basics and get you to the starting point. We do have a separate how-to video that covers the benefit enrollment process in more detail. The video can be found on the EcoMaterials Benefits YouTube page, or we have a link on the homepage of ADP Workforce Now. Finally, I recommend you become familiar with the Workforce Now homepage. It is best viewed via the computer and web browser. This is where you can check out the latest HR announcements, review company benefits information, view your pay statements, change beneficiaries, or change your direct deposit information. Hopefully this video has been helpful in guiding you through the onboarding process in ADP. If you still have questions, please reach out to HR Service Center at ecomaterial.com.